Hi and welcome to Real Yoga. My name is Hanna and today I'll be guiding you through an energizing yoga flow. This one's perfect to get you moving in the morning but can really be practiced at any time you need a bit of an energy booster. So when you're ready, grab your stretchy pants and I'll meet you on the mat. So you might have guessed we were going to start standing today. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips, bring a soft bend into your knees. You might even start to bounce your legs. And maybe you bring that bounce into your hips, and maybe into your shoulders, and maybe into your head. And maybe you start to float your arms up to the sky like you're in some sort of children's TV program. And then start to just move and dance and sway and twist and bend in any way that feels good for you. If you were born in the 60s or the 50s and you're a teenager in the 60s, kind of channel that. You know, the best place to do moves like this is in the middle of a mall or the middle of town square where you live, so all your friends and neighbors can see how much of a yogi you are. Woo! So once you've started taking any sorts of movements that make you feel completely silly and weird and strange, then I think you're ready to go. So step to the top of your mat. Take your feet hip-width distance apart and just let your toes point in any direction that feels most comfortable for you. So don't worry so much about your alignment here, but see if whatever position your feet and your legs are in, if you can push down into the earth and feel this grounding down through the three kind of bases of your feet. So behind your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel. Push down into those parts and then feel the arches of your feet lift as you start to draw energy up your legs, into your torso, all the way up into your chest. Your shoulders can roll all the way up to your earlobes and then back behind you as you face the palms of the hands forward. And then finally draw your chin in slightly so the crown of your head grows tall, standing here in Tadasana or mountain pose. Beautiful. Feel energy moving through your body already just with a couple of crazy little warm-ups. And then when you're ready, bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra at your heart. Press the palms of the hands, press your fingerprints together, and then maybe close down your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and open your mouth to sigh it out. One more like that, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Open your eyes, and on your next inhale breath, reach these hands up to the sky. Reach through the sides of your body. And then as you exhale, start to bend your elbows and knees as you cascade it down, coming into your first forward fold. Let your head just hang out here. We'll stay for an extra breath. Remember to bend your knees as much as you need to. Give your head a little shake. And then on your next inhale breath, slide your hands up your shins and reach your heart forward. And then feel the back of your skull lift to the sky like you've got a helium balloon attached to it. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, bend your knees again to press your hands into the earth and step one leg and the other back. Come into your first plank pose. Spread your fingers really wide. Remember, you can of course be on the knees here with your toes untucked. Lift your front body up towards your back body and lift your back body up towards the sky. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and slowly come all the way down to your belly. Roll your shoulders and elbows back. Inhale to press into your feet as you lift your chest. Find cobra. Can you squeeze your elbows a little closer towards one another? Activate your kneecaps here. One more inhale. Exhale, roll it down, tuck your toes, and send your hips up high and back into your first downward facing dog here. Now, all that funky movement we were doing in the beginning, feel free to bring that into your downward dog if you like. So maybe you bend one knee and then the other. You can twist and turn a little through your hips, through the sides of your body. Shake out your head and your neck. And if you are practicing this in the morning and you're someone who kind of clenches their jaw in the sleep, then it's a nice idea to maybe open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and get even weirder in today's practice by making some noise. this is your first class with me, apologies for that. Okay, from here, come to stillness. Spread your fingers really, really wide. Inhale to roll yourself forward. Find that plank pose. Nice. Press the mat away from you. Take another inhale breath. And then exhale, hips go high and back. Come back into your downward facing dog. This time, inhale, look forward. Step your right foot next to your right thumb. And then step your left foot next to your right and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine, belly draws in. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, press into your feet. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Bring your palms together. And exhale again, hands come to your heart. Relax your shoulders. Lift the crown of your head. Beautiful. We'll pause on an inhale. Exhale. Next inhale reaches that prayer all the way up to the sky, big stretch. And then exhale again to fold it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, Adha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Shoulders back, belly draws in. Exhale, bend your knees, press into your hands, and step back, plank pose. Again, you can be on the knees here. Push the mat away from you, take an inhale, and exhale, we'll lower all the way down to our bellies. Untuck your toes if you were in plank, roll your shoulders back, and inhale to find cobra. Find that helium balloon again on the back of your skull as you lift it up high. Squeeze your shoulder blades and elbows together for one more breath in. And then exhale, melt it down, tuck your toes, hips up high and back, downward dog. Again, if you still haven't gotten rid of the jitterbugs going through your body, feel free to move here. Or, of course, you're very welcome to find stillness in this shape. Beautiful. In downward dog, can you really press your hands into the earth and feel as though you want to pull your hips away from your wrists? You can bend your knees as much as you need to find juicy length through your spine. Your head and your neck are heavy. Maybe give your head a little shake. Beautiful. And then finally, if it feels good, you can start to straighten your legs, but don't worry so much about the heels coming down. Not so necessary. One more breath here. Exhale. Inhale again, we're going to roll forward, find plank pose, reach your upper body towards the sky, and then when your shoulders are over your wrists, spike your heels back strongly. Legs are active, rotate your elbow creases forward for one inhale, and then exhale, hips high and back, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward, step your left foot next to your left thumb, and step your right foot forward to fold. Inhale again, find your halfway lift. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, arms reach all the way up to the sky, big stretch, hands together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. All right, we're going to keep our hands there and see if you can do this part without looking. It's going to be tricky. We're going to walk both of our feet over to the right side of our mat. Feet come together here. And if you have to look down, no problem. Okay, from here, start to lift your right heel away from the earth. And then really press down through your left foot. Nice. You can stay, or imagine there's a puppet string attached to your right knee, and see if you can simply lift that knee up with your imaginary string. And so the tendency here is to kind of lean back. Can you keep your knee lifted and stack your shoulders over your hips? And now flex your right foot like you're about to stomp on something. Nice. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, start to bend through your left leg, sweep your right leg way back behind you and tap it off to the left-hand side of your mat. Nice. And then from here, bring your hands to your waist. Beautiful. So play with the positioning of your legs here. The further back you go, the harder it is going to be to balance. And the closer in you are, it's going to be a tiny bit easier. So just find the position that works for you today. Nice. So our left knee is forward. Our right leg is straight and back. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Exhale to stay. Inhale, pull your right arm up to the clouds, and as you exhale, lean over to the left. Nice. And the more you kind of bend into that front leg, the more stretch you're going to start to feel on the right side of your body. Look down at your left elbow. You might even give it, your left armpit. You might give it a little sniff. Take another inhale. And as you exhale here, can you roll your top shoulder back and reach your left shoulder forward? Apparently I can't talk today. One more breath in. And then exhale, release your hands and step forward back to the top of your mat. Nice. Okay, again, see if you can do this without looking. We're going to step over to the left side, boop, of the mat. Nice. Okay, bring your hands together again in front of your heart. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale here. Ground down through your right foot this time. Start to lift your left heel off of the mat. Notice how your balance is. Stay, or start to pull that left knee towards your chest, little puppet leg, and keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Nice. Take an inhale. Exhale to bend into your right knee as you step that left leg way back behind you and off to the right side of your mat. Hands come to your hips. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale. Again, remember you can set up the distance between your legs however works for you. On your next inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. This time, grab your left wrist with your right arm. Nice. On another inhale, pull the left wrist up to the sky. As you exhale, lean to the right. Super nice. See if you can breathe into your left lung to separate all those muscles in between your rib cage. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, can you roll your top shoulder back and your bottom shoulder forward? And then again, gaze can be down. You can give yourself a little deodorant check. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, launch off of your back leg to come to center and walk to the center of your mat. Nice. Give it a little Taylor Swift. Another shake it off, shake it off. Sweet. We're in Tadasana again at the top of the mat, feet together or hip distance, yogi's choice. Shoulders roll back, palms face forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, ground down here. And then bend your knees, fingertips go down to come up as you inhale. Sweep your arms to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands come together, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Back of the head lifts to the clouds. Exhale, press into your hands and step your right leg way back. Bend through your front knee. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, press into your hands, plank pose. Feel free to skip this part. If you're not feeling it, you can come straight to downward dog. Or inhale to shift forward and exhale to lower all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, find cobra. Maybe this time you lift your hands, really feel your back muscles work for you. And then tuck your toes, press into your hands. Downward facing dog is where we'll hang out. Nice. Couple of breaths here. From your downward facing dog, spread your fingers wide. Press your hands into the earth. On an inhale, lift your right leg straight up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, stay. Inhale, can you bring your awareness to the inner seam of your right leg and lift your leg higher from that seam, whatever that means to you. One more breath in. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Can you give your knee a kiss? And then step your right foot next to your right thumb. Make sure your feet are about hips width distance apart, and inhale, come up into a high lunge. Nice. Arms reach to the sky. Bend deeply through your front knee. Back leg is super active. Take an inhale. As you exhale here, cactus, bend your elbows. Jazz hands. Fingers are spread really wide. Beautiful. Take another inhale. This time, exhale, draw your belly muscles in, like you feel like you're about to get punched by Conor McGregor. Apologies to any Irish friends watching. Take another inhale. Using that strong core, can you exhale and rotate to the right? Inhale, lift your waist away from your hips. Exhale, rotate to the right. One more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate to the right. Take your right arm down to your left hamstring, and can you lift your hamstring into your hand? And then reach your left arm to the sky as you lean back. Little reverse twisty. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bring the left elbow, hook it outside the right leg. Bring hands together in prayer or Anjali Mudra. Find a little twist here. If it's much too much, you can drop your back knee, no problem. Or keep it lifted, and if it's lifted, activate your back leg. Sweet, one more breath in here. Exhale, take your hands down to frame your front foot and step it back, plank pose. Find your vinyasa. Maybe you're ready for a little chaturanga, upward dog action if it's in your practice. Downward dog is where we'll meet. Find 3 breaths here. Of course, movement is always, always welcome, as is stillness. Final breath. Let it out your mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale to stay. Press into your hands. Can you lift your left leg higher from that inner seam of your leg? And then exhale, knee to nose. Give your knee a kiss. And step your left foot next to your left thumb. Feet hips width distance. Inhale, high lunge. Adjust your legs as you need. Beautiful. Take another breath in. Reach your fingertips up high. And then exhale to cactus, bend your elbows. Lift your chest. Nice. Another breath in. This time we're going to use that exhale to draw our belly muscles in. Super strong through the core. Nice. Keep that. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate to the left. One more. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left. Take your left hand to your right hamstring. Lift that leg up into your hand as your right arm reaches to the sky. Maybe you take a tiny back bend. Take a breath in. As you exhale, round through your upper back body. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra as you find your twist. Whoop, little wobbly. Of course, that back knee can come down if it needs to, no problem. Try to rotate your chest towards your thumbs as you reach your crown long and forward. One more breath in here. And then exhale, take both hands back down to the mat and step it back. Your vinyasa, whatever that looks like. Maybe it looks like child's pose instead. A lovely, lovely place to be. Downward dog is where I'll be meeting you. For just one more inhale here. And one more exhale. Inhale, roll yourself forward, come into plank. And then exhale, slower than you want to go. Start to bend your knees and slowly draw them down towards the earth. Untuck your toes and sit back on your heels. Come to a little seat. Beautiful. Take your hands together in front of your heart. Close down your eyes. Can you feel your heart beating against your thumbs? I can. Take another breath in. And exhale as you bow your chin to your chest. A little gesture of gratitude for coming to your mat today, moving your body, and doing something that feels good for you. Take another full, long breath in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.